At Mibirizi in Rusizi district is one of the places where coffee was first grown in Rwanda. The coffee plant was introduced in Rwanda by German missionaries in the early 1900s.
The missionaries arrived in Rwanda on the 21st of January 1903, but they started planting coffee in 1905.
After getting used to coffee, local farmers came to realize its importance.
During the harvest season, they would put the production on the scale and give us a lot of money. After getting the money, we could manage to buy clothes and eat well and feel free in everything.
Coffee growing later spread to the entire country as more and more people realized the opportunities it offered.
Coffee growing contributed in my progress. I have a wife and children. We are all living a good life because of coffee. I built that house because of growing coffee. I have no problem. I gained 900,000 Rwandan francs this year. I believe that next year I will gain not less than 1 million.
After the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi, positive impacts from coffee were experienced, including boosting the country's development.
I can say the development have been remarked at the level of processing. Before 1994, coffee have been processed in a traditional way, but in the years of 2000, we started to process coffee by using coffee washing station, and the product coming out is fully washed coffee. I can say 8% of the total production is fully washed coffee. It's being exported in the form of fully washed coffee, green coffee. And these have been remarked by increase of price. I can compare the price of ordinary coffee, which was 1.7 USD per kg. Nowadays we are having average price of 3.64 USD per kg of green coffee exported.
Coffee is now processed in Rwanda and is grown by both men and women. It was a crop that was particularly planted by men. But today, a Rwandan woman to engage in coffee growing, it is her way to change her life. We're people that have international knowledge about coffee growing and processing. Another thing is that when you train a woman, you're training the country. The message is delivered to everyone effectively. You will find that women that engage in coffee growing, there are more among them that have progressed. There are cooperatives, there are those that have training classes like we do. There are those that process the coffee, but I remember that back in 2009, you would find that I was the only barista in coffee sector because people used to think that it's a hard and tiring job to do. But now we're so many. For a woman to engage in coffee services, it is a thing they currently understand well. And I would like to encourage others to make it their own because it does not need more much and we are capable of doing it. As time goes by, the contribution of coffee in the country's economy has been growing. More than 11.5 billion Rwandan francs was gained from coffee production in 1995. And as of the end of 2020-2021 fiscal year, 61 billion Rwandan francs had been registered in revenue. Currently, more than 400,000 people are engaged in coffee growing, and the country's vision is to boost its production and quality further. Chislen Mugwaneza, RTV News.